Hey everybody. Hope all is well for you. Gonna give it a minute, see if anybody's around and wants to join. I'm hoping my internet holds out here in the camper. Hey Tanya, thanks for joining. Welcome on this nice Tuesday evening. It's nice and not quite as chilly where I am. I hope it's nice where you are. We're just going to give it another minute or two, see if anybody's live, if anybody's around and wants to join us. I'm excited to be here with another late night meditation. I used to do these quite frequently in the past, and I had gotten away from that. So I'm hoping to have a regular rhythm of these moving forward. Maybe once a month, maybe every other week. I'm not sure of the pattern yet, but we'll figure it out. For those that don't know me, well, we'll give it a minute see if anybody else is there. And then we'll get started with some ideas for the meditation tonight. So where's everybody watching from? I love to know where we can all connect from, so feel free to share in the comments. Let me know where you're coming from. As well as throw me a comment or a reaction to let me know if I can see them. Sometimes I can't see them. Hi Amy, thanks for joining. I know where you're coming from. Canada. Thank you, Sandy. I didn't see you come in. Thanks. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Sandy. Nice. Waterloo, New York. All over the hemisphere. Fantastic. Okay. So those of you, now that we've got a few people joining, thank you for joining me for this late night meditation. As I said, I'm excited to be back here and hoping to find a natural, regular rhythm to do these on a regular basis, whether it's every other week, every month, we'll figure it out. I'm Caryn Slack. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an empathic, energy working intuitive with a passion for guided meditation. I think that guided meditation is a great way to connect with our soul, and I feel like it opens us up, helps us embrace self-awareness, and gives us a safe place where we get to just experience who we are. Canada, fantastic. Thank you, Tanya. All over. I love my Canada peeps joining me today. So I think that meditation is a great way to explore who you are, and I feel like it's a great space to create a safe environment for you to just experience anything that you experience without judgment. So I encourage you to embrace that today. And I have to chuckle because I know I label this late night meditation, and I realize that if you're in the same time zone as me, 8:30 isn't really that late. Hi Shauna, thanks for joining. When I first started doing late night meditation, it happened at like 9:30. So it's kind of what it was labeled. And I know some of you in different area code or different time zones, it's really not late at all. Okay, so now that we've had a few minutes to get acclimated and I've introduced myself, let's move forward. So just as a reminder, any of the tips or tricks, I got my little outlined and note, so if you see me look down, that's why. Just as a reminder, any tips, tricks, or ideas I share in these meditations or any of my work are meant for spiritual entertainment and enlightenment purposes only. If you have any physical or mental health concerns, I ask that you seek a physical or mental health professional. So, and if you can hear the music I've got playing in the background, this is my go-to playlist for meditation. This is off of indiemusicbox.com. His name is Chris Collins, and he's got some great stuff. Check it out. I have a bunch of different events and new services. I won't bore you with all the details, but I would encourage you to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. Check out the website and stay tuned, because there's a lot of new stuff that has come down the pipeline recently and that's coming in the future, and I would love to share it with all of you. So feel free to check that out. Alrighty. Now that we got the business stuff out of the way, let's get to the meditation. I don't know if this tells me. It doesn't. Okay. So one of the inspirations for our meditation tonight, I like the idea of embracing a divine light meditation. And then the idea with this is that we'll guide you through a little guided imagery once we relax and calm our energy to help wash you with a light. And I would like you to invite this light, open up your imagination and invite this light through your mind, through your body, and through your soul when we get to that part of the meditation. And I would love to encourage you to let this light represent any kind of energy or any kind of notion you want to welcome into your life. If you feel you need to be more grounded, if you feel you want more balance, if you feel you want to cleanse the energy of your day, if you feel you want peace, if you feel you want innovative thinking, anything that you're looking to inspire, balance, renew, remove, whatever, anything you want to welcome into your energy, I want you to imagine that this light we walk you into during the meditation is bringing that energy and washing it over you. So take a moment while we're starting things up just to connect with what you want to bring in today. If you want to share it in the comments, that's great. If you don't, that's absolutely no problem either. Okay, so first we're going to take a nice deep breath. Good. Inhale and exhale for as long as you can. Get yourself comfortable. Wiggle. You know, I feel like we all turn into 4-year-olds right before we meditate. We have to move everything and shift everything. So take a moment to settle in and wiggle that last little toe that needs to be tweaked. Take one last deep cleansing breath and allow this breath to give you permission to relax. Feel this breath as the exhale leaves your body, carrying with it any of the worries or stresses of the day. And I would love for you to take a moment to focus on your surroundings. Take a moment to listen to the noises within your environment. Recognize the aromas that you smell in your environment. Feel the cushion underneath you. Feel the blankets that warm you. Feel the sweater on your skin. Trust that this space that you decided to meditate in today is the perfect space for your relaxation today. Allow yourself to settle into this space. And don't worry about any of the distractions that come up. Recognize them and then refocus on the energy of the meditation. Letting your experience be exactly what it needs to be for today. So we're going to start off with some numbers. We're going to pair some numbers with our breath. As you find your inhale and exhale, maybe closing your eyes if you haven't already, I want you to pair some numbers with your breath. As you inhale, I want you to count from 1 up through 4. And then as you exhale, count from 4 down through 0. You don't have to count out loud. Allow these numbers to roll through your mind as if they're rolling through the waves of your breath. Let your breath happen in a nice, natural, slightly deeper manner. And let the numbers roll through your mind, riding the waves of your breath. Counting from 1 up until 4, and from 4 down through 0. Let these numbers give you permission to relax. Allow a couple of rhythms, pairing these numbers with your breath. If you want to count up higher, you can count to 5 or 6. And then from your highest number, down through 0. need to refocus your energy, you can come back to this rhythm of these numbers paired with your breath. Now I'm going to have you either stay with these numbers or we'll embrace an affirmation. And you can allow this affirmation to roll through your mind, paired with your breath, just like the numbers. As you inhale, I'll have you inhale to divine, and as you exhale, exhale to light. Allow the affirmation, divine light, to roll through your mind, riding the waves of your breath, giving you permission to relax. Divine light. Divine light. As these words roll through your mind, use them as a tool of reference, releasing any last minute tension in your body, giving you permission to open up to the beautiful light offered in this meditation. Now I want you to imagine a beautiful light. Imagine a beautiful, bright, warm light that's opening up above you, high in the sky. Maybe it's coming from a cloud. Maybe it's turning on like a light bulb. Maybe this light is coming out of something like a shower head washing down over you. Thanks for joining. I would love for you to imagine this light over you. Open up your imagination to this light, to this beam of light. Allow this light to start pouring down over you. Imagine it washing over your head, down the back of your neck, over your shoulders, washing down your back, first your upper back, and then your lower back. Let this light wash down your front at the same time. Washing over your chest, over your stomach, down your arms, pulling into your hands, washing down your legs, over your knees, the way down to your ankles and your toes, fully surrounding you. As this light washes over you and gives you permission to relax, I want you to imagine what color this light would be, or what colors. Trust what you see, trust what you feel, trust what you know. Surrender to the experience. How does this light wash over you? Does it move fast or slow? Is it like the rain of a shower? Or the mist? Maybe a nice, comforting fog that surrounds you? How does this light smell? Are there any beautiful aromas that are attached to it? How does it feel on your face? Fast or slow? Trust that as you get to know this light even deeper, it gives you even more permission to relax and to open up to what energy this light has to offer you. I want you to take a minute and be open to asking if this light brings you any messages or any insight. And as you do, as you ask this light what messages this light offers you, be open to what you experience. Maybe it's a word, maybe it's an image, maybe it's simply and powerfully a peaceful, quiet moment. If you would like, at this time, you can imagine that you're taking a ball of this light and you can send it out to somebody you feel that you want to share this light with. Or you can keep it all for yourself. As we sit in peace for just a couple more moments, just allow yourself to be open to the experience. Now, as we go to move out of this meditation, want you to imagine the source of that light that we connected with in the beginning. Maybe it comes from a cloud or just pours out of the sky like a beam, a fresh, bright beam for you. Maybe it's coming from a shower head or a waterfall or simply a fog that settles over you. I want you to reconnect with that source of that light. And then I want you to imagine that somebody is slowly turning that light off, as if they're slowly turning off a shower. But don't worry, this light doesn't go away. As this light washes over you, slowly seeping into the ground, trust that you always keep a little piece of this light in your heart, tucked away in your soul to pull out whenever you need it. Allow yourself to finish off by taking 1 or 2 deep cleansing breaths. And imagine that the rest of this light washes into the ground, pouring and pooling surrounding your feet, seeping into the earth, sharing this beautiful divine light with the world, and carrying away all that no longer serves you, leaving you feeling restored, balanced, grounded, and loved. Whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Bring yourself back to the space that we started meditating in. Take a moment, move your toes, move your arms, what have you, wiggle a little bit. Bring yourself back to this space in this moment. When I do my group events or even one-on-one, this is where I'll often encourage people to take a moment and journal what they experienced. It can be a very powerful tool to journal after your meditation. Hi Tanya, thanks for joining. After you meditate, it can be a very powerful tool to journal what you experienced. And the more you journal, the more you get to navigate and explore the inner workings of your experience. And actually, I'm offering some meditation coaching where we combine 3 or 4 sessions of meditation one-on-one, and then I give you some tips as to how to introduce meditation to yourself and to build that meditative space. Thank you very much for joining. And guide you into different images and different experiences to help you find what works best for you. So, just a little bit of insight with a few things that I offered. I would love if you are willing to share in the comments what you experienced, if you had a particular color that you saw your light, if you had any words or notions, if you found that counting with your breath was more powerful versus the affirmation or vice versa. Thank you very much, Sandy, for joining. If you, I would love for you to share a little bit of your experience if you're willing to. So, just a couple of insights that I found is I felt felt like it was important to highlight the fact that the numbers, both the counting and the affirmations, nice, exactly. I feel like the counting and the numbers in the beginning that we experienced, those are really powerful tools that you can cultivate on your own and you can practice on your own. If you have some meditative music you like to listen to, again, I'm a fan of Chris Collins, but build your own playlist. And if you have like a meditative music you listen to on a regular basis and you practice those tools, the counting with your breath or the affirmations with your breath on a regular basis, that alone helps to build that meditative energy in your life. And it can create that muscle memory. So when you play that music and you pull out that skill, it then becomes something your body and your mind are like, oh, hey, look, it's time to meditate. And you can pull it out throughout your day when you need to bring your energy down a notch. My light started yellow, and by the time it released through my feet, it went pink, then baby blue. I love those colors. The yellow reminds me of empowerment and confidence, also in innovative thinking. My whole day has been working with lemon energy and the color lemon, so that also reminds me of that innovative, fresh thinking. So I would think that that probably would go very well with you, Sandy, right now. But I love that it started out yellow to empower and brighten and add confidence in innovative thinking and fresh feelings to you. And then I love that when it washed out your feet, it turned pink and baby blue, because those are two powerful colors. The pink, which I actually got two, the pink is very much of reminding you to always ground your energy because it came out your feet. Pink represents self-love, and because it's at your feet, it would, to me, denote a reminder to always anchor yourself with self-love. And that baby blue is a nice soft accent to remind you to find that cool, calming vibe and that cool, calming space to help mellow out that passionate energy that can happen when we're creating and building and growing and innovating, to help to balance that with some self-care and some cooling, soothing energy. So I love that. Thank you for sharing, Sandy. Shauna says, counting are helpful for me to concentrate and tune out. Yes, I love that, Shauna. Thank you for sharing. Yes, the counting with your breath really helps to, like Shauna said, to concentrate and tune out. Especially a real great way to explore that even deeper is that when you're doing it at home and it's a little bit more quiet and you've got it mastered at home, then take that same skill and go sit in Starbucks or go sit down by a lake, or you have these beautiful mountains and gorges and what have you. Go sit by a park that's a little bit busier and try it there, and it builds that skill even more. Very cool. Thank you, Shauna. My light was warm purple and coming down like rain. It was telling me patience. I love that, Tanya. Thank you for sharing. I love the notion of purple, and actually I have here, I don't know if you can read my chicken scratch, I had pink for self-care in purple. I love the purple color because you're right, it does help teach you patience, but it also, to me, sparks an openness. I automatically thought of amethyst, but I love that it connects you to that higher awareness, and it helps open up your mind and witness some of that higher awareness and that higher thought. So thank you very much. I love that, Tanya. And I love that it was like purple rain, that notion. That's really cool. Yes, morning and night affirmations are great. They're a great way to start and a great way to end the day. White, pale blue, and a pale green. And it came from the forests. I love that. The white is a really fresh, clear, crisp color. I feel like white light is really powerful to simply cleanse and clear our energy. I also feel like it's a great way to accent a new, fresh energy rolling through us. Quite often with my Reiki services, we'll start off with a very similar meditation to this, and we'll use white light. I had to find where I was. Thank you for sharing, JJ. The pale blue, again, that pale blue, I feel like it invites balance, and it invites a calming, cooling vibe, maybe cooling and soothing any heated, extra excited energy. And I also feel like, JJ, that pale blue offers you a little note to be open to communicating that balance. Be open to communicating your needs to help create that balance. In the pale green, the fact that it came from the forest, the pale green, I feel like offers just open reminder to nurture yourself and to offer that balance and grounding that the forest offers. So very cool. Thank you for sharing, JJ. Yes, individualized bubble. I love that. Yes, I love the individualized bubble. I feel like it's a great image for us to build on. So much great imagery. And this is what I love about experiences like this, is because everybody has their own unique experience. And I love to create a platform for everybody to experience that deeper. So let me share a little bit of a few things that I felt. We talked about the pink and how that pink offers self-care. It offers a little bit of an innocent fun as well, which is great. The purple offered us a higher awareness, open thought. And I felt like at one point in time, this kind of goes with JJ's notion of an individualized bubble. I felt like at one point in time, the whole image of a fog that settled over us popped in. And I loved the notion of that fog settling in because I felt like it offered like a sacred comfort. And it offered a space that was individually created just for us. And just for us as an individual through the meditation, kind of speaking to JJ's individual bubble. And then we accented with a little tangerine in the fog, and I felt like that helped bring in a little bit of joy, a little bit of fun, and a little bit of spontaneity. And then we finished off with a little bit of a brilliant sparkle, honoring our beautiful, brilliant self as the water, as the light finished, almost like a beautiful snow on a sunny day. Just that beautiful sparkle. So very cool. Well, I want to thank everybody who joined me for this meditation, both on the live as well as on the replay. If you're watching this on the replay and you have an experience you want to share with me, you can direct message me and I would love to chat with you about it. As well as if you want your own individualized experience where we can dive into these notions a little bit deeper, you want help with a little meditation coaching, or you want to check out any of the events that I'm connected with moving forward, message me, check out the website, Facebook page, Instagram, all of that. Thank you very much for enjoying this meditation with me tonight, and I hope you have a uniquely beautiful evening. If nobody has any other questions, I should say. Oh, I forgot my card. Feel free to share any questions in the comment, and I'm going to finish off with this card. I pulled this card in the beginning when I was getting ready for this meditation, and I pulled it out of the Conversation with God deck that I have. Thank you, JJ. It was fun to have you join me. And that's the picture of it. And the saying on this card says, every human thought and every human action is based in either love or fear. There is no other human motivation, and all other ideas are but derivatives of these two. They are simply different versions, different twists on the same theme. So I love the notion with this card that it reminds us to ask, are we coming from fear? Are we coming from love? And meditation is a space and an environment and an energy where you get to come and welcome love for yourself, and you can come at you in your life with just full love, devotion, and openness. So very cool. I will post a picture of this on my page. And thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, you can message me. And actually, we finished in a little bit shorter time than I expected. Yes, and stay tuned. I will post another event as to when we do another one of these. Hopefully either 2 weeks or at least once a month. So thank you very much. Have a uniquely beautiful evening.